do you know about hip surgery? So the number of hip surgeries performed annually is about 500,000. That's total hip replacements a year. And most people do really well with a hip replacement. 95% of them get pain relief. Not great for the 5% that don't. About 97% of them notice a functional improvement, so they no longer have pain. They're able to walk and do things that they love. There are some complications with the hip surgery. 2 to 5% of people have very serious complications. There is 0.3 to 0.7% of people that don't make it through the hip surgery. And there's about 1% of people that get a fracture because of the hip surgery. So let's talk a little bit about the recovery time. You're looking at about 6 months of recovery time. So you have the initial hip surgery itself, 1 to 3 days of a very low activity or immobilization. And then within 2 to 3 months, you're having significant improvement, able to do most activities of daily living. And most people have a full recovery after about 6 to 12 months. They've got optimal strength and function back. Of all of the joint replacement surgeries, hip replacements are actually my personal favorite, especially if you're older and in good health. I think that's a good option for many people. But what if you could cut that time down and in 8 weeks, you could completely recover from chronic hip pain instead of a 6-month process, plus surgery, plus having an artificial hip, plus having a higher likelihood that you're going to have to replace another joint after you replace that joint.